It's always a pleasure having you join me. Remember, Chatting with Olajumoke is a place where we talk about all things better living. Alright, so on this episode, I'm going to be gisting us about a conversation that I had with someone that was going through stuff. And I thought that that conversation was very bulky, and it's something that we all need to learn from. Alright, so I didn't really know what to title it, but I just chose this title, God Allows It. Alright, so I was having this conversation with this lady. She's going through some stuff, as in going through things, right? So she was she was just talking about the things she was going through, and she was discussing with me. And then I told her, I said, you see, just after all of this, after everything that you have gone through, when you have come out of it, just write a book. People are ready to read what you have gone through, because people are going through the same things and they don't really know how to navigate, they don't know how to come out of it. That your story is going to help some other people. Just like Genesis chapter 50 verse 20, which is my favorite scripture, says that he brought you to this position so that you can save the lives of many. And so sometimes we go through some things not because God doesn't have time to do other things, but it is taking you through that place because He knows that you have what it takes to come out of it, and He knows that your testimony, your story is going to help some other people that are going through that same path. All right, so after, as we were having the conversation, so she said that there was a day that she sat down at home and she was just crying. She was tired of everything, and she kept writing. And as she continued to write, she didn't even know, she couldn't stop. She just kept writing, and she was telling me that what she's going through already is a book, and she was writing and she could not stop writing. And then I told her, I said, sometimes when we are going through stuff, or when we are at our lowest, that's the time when we are most creative. That's the time when the best in us comes out. And she looked at me and said, no, I don't think that is true. I don't think that is a good thing. And I told her, okay, when last did you write the way you wrote when you were going through that thing? Most times when we're in our comfort zone, when everything is just fine and rosy, there's really nothing to ginger you to do something more. But when you're going through some things, when you're going through stuff, you know that you appreciate some things better. You appreciate life better. You appreciate God better. You see life in a different perspective. And I shared with her that when we just got married, my life was like a bed of roses. Everything was just going fine, smoothly. The things that we're doing, I was proud of myself. I was proud of my husband. And then, like, how many years into our marriage? Like 3 years into our marriage, my husband lost his job. And then everything just began to go down the drain. And I told her, I said, if we didn't go through that path, I would not know that some people actually lived with little or nothing. It would just be like, no, what's the big deal in that? What's the big deal in that? But if you have not gone through something, you don't know how bad it is. You don't know how to encourage other people if you have not gone through it. And so I told her, I said, sometimes God allows some things to happen to us because He knows that we can go through it, and He knows that He wants to bring out the best in us. I also told her, I said, okay, I gave her a very practical example. I said, sometimes you have 200 naira and you cook one kind of vegetable and you're wondering, am I the one that cooked this vegetable? Someone that has all the ingredients in the whole world might not cook the vegetable as sweet as the 200 naira vegetable. Why? Because you're being creative with the little that you have. I also told her, I said, there were times then that, okay, I didn't have money to make my hair, and then I would just remember, okay, I had this wig somewhere, and then I would do it and revamp it, and I would wear it, and I would look so nice, and people say, no, I love your hair, I love this, I love that. Something that I've abandoned in the house. If I had money, I probably wouldn't have even remembered to use it. And so sometimes God allows these things because He wants to bring out the best in us, because He wants to bring out that side in you that is really down. You understand? So He brings out the best in you in those trying times. And so How do you see your difficult times? How do you see the trying times? This year, there'll be trying times. It's not a curse. Life is not a bed of roses. But how would you see it? See it as a phase. See it as an opportunity for you to relearn. See it as an opportunity see it as something that God is using to bring out the best in you. So, my people, my family, God allows it. So, are you going through something? God did not forget you. God knows that you can go through it and come out strong. He allowed it for a reason. See Job. He allowed it because he knew that Job could do it. And so you can do it. You can come out strong. You can come out better than the way you are or than the way that you were. And so God allows it. So as you go this week, if you see someone that needs this video, please share with them, because sometimes God allows certain things because he knows that we can handle it and we are going to come out stronger. I hope I've been able to pass this message across. There have been a lot of stories in between and the lessons in between. Please just listen to it. You can go back and replay and listen to the lessons in between. Thanks for being a part of Chat with Olajuwon. I hope you were blessed as much as I am. Till I see you again next time, don't forget to keep keeping it real. Bye for now.